pictures, don't filter apps. Oh, this is me on my hair. My hair is so ugly today. Bitch, that's not you though. And no, your hair was not ugly because it wasn't you. Your hair wasn't ugly that day. You were just fat that day, pretending to be like you had ugly hair. Katie, straight up. Straight the fuck up, man. Was Putin, was Putin excellence this morning? I don't even know what you're saying, Gracie. I remember you though, Gracie. What's up? I know you ain't talking shit. I remember you because Gracie, you were the one telling me, oh, you should have stayed. I wish you and Tiffany were together. I remember that shit, Gracie. I got a good ass memory, man. That was years ago. Tracy is puking excellence. I don't know. Hey, Gracie, if you're so sure that she's a puke, why don't you fucking like click the link and like, all right, come up here and like show me that you're not a puke. I think you're a puke. By saying in the comment section. At least Tracy joined my stream and talked to me. I think you're a puke, Gracie, whoever the fuck you are.
So, to be clear, I had been on my bike. I joined the stream. My camera is on. It is very clear that I am outdoors. In fact, James complained about the audio because I was using open ear headphones which filter the noise in to make sure that you can hear the traffic around you whilst also listening to your music. He's complained because the wind is so unbearable, my audio is bad. So I have to leave the stream to go and find a sheltered area where I can speak without the wind hitting me. Now, from the moment I join the stream, I make it plain that I'm not on long, that I'm bike riding and I'm going to continue the ride when I get off. Now, I stay on there about 10 minutes. My input into this stream was that Joel is the one causing the problems, that yes, Katie is yakking, but the main issue is Joel, and that Katie's cheerleading him because she's not actually making any content, or she wasn't at that point attacking anyone. It was all fucking no life Joel. So anybody who watched the stream, and Gracie, Amy Eureka, clearly had watched the stream to know I was on there. So she will have also known that I was outdoors riding a bike. She would have also heard me saying, I can't stop long, and then I get off on my bike and I say, I'll be listening. Okay, so that's where now, this is from that ride. This is me continuing on my bike ride, okay? Now, originally, this would have been a video. The audio on here would have been to Katie. Because as soon as I left James's, I thought, hang on, I didn't really make myself clear there what I was saying. So I'm going to clarify what I'm saying. And after I post this video, this one, I will upload the video you're seeing with the original audio. So once I leave James, I'm now on my bike and I'm making a video. I'm no longer watching James D's stream, but the important part of this is when I join James D's stream, I have my camera on. You can see I'm outdoors on a bike. And you also hear James complain about the wind in my earphones and me pulling over and then me saying I've got to go. So this is not me sat home watching a stream. This is not me stalking and lurking and being obsessed over other women and following them around. I am out on my bike. I have taken a few minutes out to speak to James. So there's a few issues here. First of all, it's bad form to go to other people's streams and to hijack it and to fight with people in the chat. Now, I was never looking at the chat. Even when I was on the stream, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was too busy admiring my wonderful bike and seeing who's going past me and whatnot. So there's that. There's very bad form, especially if you have your own channel, to go and cause shit in someone else's chat. It's hijacking a live stream to make it about you. Whereas if you have those issues, go and crank up your own fucking live stream. That's one issue. Second issue is, why did she wait so long after I had gone? She must have been watching at the time I was on the stream to know I was on there. It was a brief, maybe 10 minutes. I don't even think it was that. I think it was about 7 minutes. Why didn't she jump the link? The link was there. I had just jumped the link. There was hardly any chat as I take the link, because I have to go to the chat to get the link. Nobody was chatting. That's why I jumped on the link. Why didn't she jump on the link? Why, when James then points out what a coward she looks like in chat after I've gone, he invites her up onto the stream. Now, there's just him up there. She still doesn't jump the link. But what she does is send for fucking banana legs and overcomes Laugh. Now, the last time I heard from or argued or had any interaction with this pair was when Yaxley came back. They were harassing the fuck out of me the moment Yaxley left over a woman who I'm not going to name. We'll call her Jane. So they'd harassed the fuck out of me over somebody that Yaxley had argued with called Jane. Jane wasn't here, Yaxley wasn't here, and I wasn't here at the time of the argument. I was not equipped to have any form of debate. Plus, somebody close to Jane had said to me, would you stop responding to comments and things about Jane, because everything you're saying is being ripped and they're using it to harass her. And I said, okay, no problem. I immediately went to Yaxley and I said, Yaxley wasn't here at this point. Oh, yes, he was. He was here when I was asked to not reference Jane and not to respond about it. So I say to Yaxley, no matter what anyone says, please don't mention Jane, because this is what's happening. Okay, he says. Now, Yaxley's here for about 7 months in all. We're live streaming, we're going into other people's chats, we're all around the place. Usual community posts. Laffachu has gone strangely silent. He's gone from harassing me, stating how he's going to wreck Yaxley the minute he comes back, and Amy Eureka is saying things like, he'll never come back, we'll make sure he never comes back here. So fuck me, he's come back. He was here about 7 months. They've totally shut up. Not a fucking word. And in every stream that I did with Yaxley, I said, isn't it funny how Laffachu isn't taking this opportunity to come and do all the things he's been saying for the last 7 or 8 months that he's going to do? And we both agreed that Laffachu was a coward, that Laffachu was all mouth. But we already knew that, because I've still got the audio where he's begged to come on by Glenn to front Yaxley up. I've got that because Glenn recorded it. Actually, I was recording it unlisted. So, to me, this is crazy shit. Now, Yaxley's been gone about maybe 5-6 weeks, I think. And this is now the first time I hear from this pair of weirdos. So later on tonight, I've got the whole part of Laffachu coming on the stream. It might not be tonight. I can't look. I'm not going to say a time and a day because I don't know what I'm doing right now. I know that I'm out and that I don't know how long I'm going to be. But part 2 of this video will be uploaded on my stream and I will answer it live. And after I have responded to his, I think it was a 40 odd minute rampage, I will throw out the offer that I can privately send the link. I have Elliot's email. I have him on Google Chat. I will send the link and him and or Amy can hop on the live. How's that?